2015 Super Air Nautique G21. This boat's in silver cloud hull, forward and interior deck, Onyx black main stripe with the white star graphic on it. Also has a silver cloud flight control tower, bright Chromax lettering, and vents on the rear. Sitting on a tandem axle boatmate trailer, spare tire and bow ladder. It's got rear extended steps, transom straps, really nice trailer. But a beautiful boat, and it's in really good condition inside and out. Also has an Nautique bimini top and a pair of rotating board racks. We'll take a closer look at that when we hop inside, and also has the Roswell 6x9 horn driver tower speakers. But really good looking boat, black and white, timeless colors. We went ahead and put the 35% window tint on here as well. Definitely looks good on this G with this color scheme. This boat was actually used in Oregon. We took it on a trade as the customer just moved to Indiana. So it lived its life on the West Coast. Let's walk around and take a look at the exterior condition. Just a couple little things to point out. This is a 462-hour boat, and you would never know that, especially going through the interior. But a couple little things on the outside. Small chip on the chine here. To me, it looks like a rock chip. Probably happened towing the boat down the road, because that's a really odd spot to have gotten a small chip like that. But that's there on the port side. And then our graphic over here has a couple really light scrapes in it that only run about 5-6 inches down the side of the boat there. But they are not through to the gel, which is nice. And if you take a step back a couple feet, you can't see it too well. Closer look at that bright Chromax lettering. It's all in great shape, scratch free. On the transom here, you can see it is equipped with NSS, surf pipe, NCRS plate in the center. And since it's a 15, it does have the 17-inch prop and 2-to-1 gear reduction on the transmission. Platform, the sea deck here, has a couple little scrapes from wakeboard fins, of course, on either side here. Pretty standard to see that. Otherwise, the sea deck is in good shape on the back. A couple small nicks here. Everything's super minor. We'll walk down the starboard side here, and there's really nothing in the gel other than what we're seeing right here in this tiny light scratch in the black. Graphic is almost perfect. There's a couple little light marks here. They're actually, as I wipe them, they're coming off. So nothing wrong with the graphic on that side. So let's go ahead and jump inside. When it came in, we put fresh oil, fresh filters, impeller, and just a couple little touch-up items. We had a crack in the heater hose, so we fixed that. Just little knick-knack things. Nothing major. Nice walkthrough on the back. Interior vinyl is in awesome shape. There's not a tear, a rip, a split seam anywhere in the boat. Got the SeaDeck step pads on either side on the sun pads. This gunmetal is the accent. We've got silver cloud main and texture vinyl with gunmetal piping and black seat boxing. So black, white, gray color combo on this boat. You can see, and it's really hard to see, but if I'm getting real nitpicky, you can see a couple like light surface scratches on this gunmetal material on the sun pads. And really, you can only see it when the light hits it a certain way, because this kind of has like a metallic-y finish to it. And then seen a couple spots where there's a little bit of discoloration on these corners here on either side, just super minor. Interior seat deck is awesome, not really a mark in it, so super clean, well taken care of. Before I jump in, tower, again, those board racks rotate in, and you've got the 6x9s with the downward lighting that comes from the clear underneath there. Nautique bimini top, tow point. Tower does fold forwards. And let's hop inside. So, got the starboard side lean back. We open up our storage underneath. We've got the integrated battery charger in here. Opening up our rear lockers. This is optioned with the sun pad filler cushion, so those fill right here in the middle and make this, one giant sun pad on the back of the boat. And they have the nice hangers in here for storage if you're not using them. Also have the rope hangers / life jacket hangers, 2 of those on either side. And then all the ballast is subfloor in all of our G-Series Nautiques, but opens up a lot of storage space for you here on the interior of the boat. And you've got the other pad on the other side. 2,850 pounds of subfloor ballast in the G21. This one is equipped with the ZR409 engine. Again, freshly serviced, ready to roll for next summer. Or this fall if you want to use it still. Still have some decent weather ahead of us, but regardless, the boat has a fresh service and is ready to go for another 50 or so hours. One thing you usually see on these Gs that didn't have the step pad is if you're going to have any seam splits, this is probably where you're going to see it, although it's not super common. As you can see, nothing wrong with this seat. It does swivel back and flip up for wake view seating. When you're done, just lift it up and it slides right back into place. Got our bilge with access to your batteries, ballast pumps, bilge pumps. Everything's right there. Super easy to access under the floor. Communicating storage on into the back from our port side. To pair with our tower speakers, there are 6 Polk interior speakers behind the grills with a 10-inch subwoofer, which we'll see in a moment. Also have a port side lean back that flips up. Kind of turns this whole back area into like a nice wide couch across the whole boat because these seats line up really nicely. Love seat, great shape, it is heated along with the driver's seat. So we got the toggle there for that. And then under the love seat in the OB, so you've got some good storage down here. We got a big brick of life jackets, goes down super deep. And then there's your 10-inch Polk sub, amps mounted up top. Trash can on the right there with access from the walk-through to the bow. And then got some speaker covers here. And then our head units in here along with USBs for music hookup. Got the battery switch in the walk-through here. And then rolling on over to our dash setup. To go along with the heated seats, you'll see the heater outlet down here, which does pop out, along with the one at the driver's feet. And you've got the defroster up top. There is the tilt steering wheel. Driver's seat with the bolster does rotate and slide back and forth. Nice big armrests when you're sitting in this thing. Everything is super comfy ergonomically in this thing. Link 2.0 screen on the dash. So we've got our home screen where you can see your engine diagnostics, and you can kind of shift through and see a number of different things, maps, ballast. I'll actually roll over here and show you the engine hours at 461.9. Maps. This probably won't load up very well in our metal building. We've got all of our music control here, rider presets. We haven't cleared out the previous owner's stuff, but we can reset that to factory and you can create your own. And then switches for all the climate and lighting in the boat. So, pretty easy to use. And then your keyless ignition is separate from the dash. Nice big panoramic mirror. And coming up into the bow, tons of room in the bow, the G21 with the flatter nose. Again, seats are in awesome condition. And we flip open, we've got nice big storage areas under either side. You can see we've got the whole cover fits in that side, and then you can see kind of what it looks like when it's open. So great spot for, I usually put my boat fenders up here, which is a perfect spot for those. And yeah, you got some cup holders, pop-up cleats on the exterior, and fresh tint on this windshield. So kind of getting long-winded here. That covers everything on this G21. It's in awesome shape. Give us a call if you have any questions. Our number is 317-845-9253. Thanks for watching.